Imagine a serene shore where a photographer is snapping pictures. Suddenly, his camera captures something unbelievable. At first shocked, he soon realizes the moment is extraordinary. The image creates a social media sensation far beyond his wildest expectations. Once upon a time, David, a passionate photographer, set out to capture the stunning beauty of Turkey. His journey began in Istanbul, where he snapped photos of its magnificent mosques. But the locals had more to share. They raved about the shores of Lake Van, calling it the perfect place for breathtaking pictures. Excited, David quickly headed there. On the way, he marveled at Turkey's beauty, thinking this might be his best adventure yet. Little did he know, he was about to discover something extraordinary, something that would make this trip unforgettable and far beyond his wildest dreams. But before we delve deeper into the story, don't forget to subscribe to The Wild Wonder and give that like button a tap. Let's continue the story. The day was perfect, with the sun casting a warm golden glow over the water, making it a dream setting for stunning photos. As David scanned the horizon, his eyes were drawn to something unusual. In the distance, he spotted a fox. But it wasn't alone. The fox was rolling around on the ground, looking like it was playing or wrestling with something. David's curiosity turned to shock as he drew closer. What he saw next made his heart race. The fox wasn't just playing, it was in a fierce fight with a cat. David's heart pounded as he realized how dangerous the situation was. Foxes are powerful predators, with a bite force of 90, almost twice as strong as a domestic cat's 58. The fox's jaws were wide open, and the cat's head was dangerously close to being in its mouth. The scene was intense and frightening, with the cat's life hanging by a thread. David felt a chill as he watched, hoping for a miracle to save the cat from what looked like an inevitable, deadly bite. It was a heart-stopping moment that made David's perfect day feel suddenly perilous. But just when the situation seemed dire, something incredible happened. The photographer noticed that the fox wasn't going in for a killing blow. Instead, the two animals weren't fighting at all. To his amazement, they were playing. The fox and the cat were rolling around in a playful tussle, like the best of friends. The fear and tension that had gripped him melted away, replaced by sheer astonishment. He watched in awe as the pair continued their playful antics on the sandy shore. It was like a scene from a fairy tale. Two animals that should naturally be cautious of each other were actually enjoying each other's company. The photographer was so captivated that he couldn't look away. He clicked picture after picture, realizing he was witnessing something truly rare and special. The unexpected bond between the fox and the cat was a magical moment he knew he'd never forget. But the surprises weren't over yet. After their playful bout, the fox and the cat did something even more amazing. They shared a meal together. The photographer couldn't believe his eyes. Just moments before, the two animals had been tumbling and playing around. Now they were calmly eating a fish dinner side by side. It was a heartwarming and surprising sight, showing a bond that seemed to defy nature. The fox and the cat weren't just playmates. They were true friends, enjoying each other's company and sharing food. The photographer knew this was something special and wanted to share it with the world. He quickly uploaded the photos online, and they soon went viral. People everywhere were touched by the unusual friendship between the fox and the cat. The images spread rapidly on social media, with the first post on Imgur racking up over 350,000 views. The story also caught the eye of The Dodo, a popular animal-focused YouTube channel. Their video about the fox and the cat, uploaded on April 5, 2017, became a hit, attracting close to 1.6 million views. The charming tale of these two unlikely friends captured the hearts of millions, proving that even in the wild, true friendship knows no bounds. As the story gained popularity, people everywhere began to wonder if such a unique friendship was as rare as it seemed. Foxes and cats typically don't interact much, let alone become friends. Anita Kelsey, an animal behaviorist and groomer who wrote about the incident in 2014, explained that foxes are usually indifferent to cats. She cited a BBC wildlife team in Greece, which found that while foxes and cats often cross paths during the night, they usually ignore each other. Foxes are generally shy and prefer to avoid confrontation, even with cats. Despite this, some cat owners worry about their pets being attacked by foxes. However, experts agree that such incidents are quite rare. Trevor Williams, one of the founders of the Fox Project, shared his own experience, noting that his cats often chased foxes out of his garden. The foxes would quickly leave, showing that they are more likely to avoid conflict than to engage in it. While foxes are known to hunt poultry and rodents, they don't usually pose a threat to pets like cats or dogs. Historically, foxes have had a bad reputation, especially in the UK, where fox hunting has been a contentious issue. Fox hunting, which involves pursuing a fox with a pack of hounds on horseback, was once a common practice, but has been banned in many places. However, hunting foxes as vermin is still legal, much to the frustration of animal rights activists. The Dodo's YouTube channel, which featured the story of the fox and the cat, is known for advocating more compassionate treatment of animals and opposes fox hunting. The extraordinary friendship between the fox and the cat, captured by the photographer on the shores of Lake Van, serves as a powerful reminder that animals can form bonds that go beyond their natural instincts. The Dodo beautifully summarized this in their video, saying, "These two very different wild animals prove a fundamental lesson that everyone could learn from. Really, it doesn't matter where you come from, because love knows no bounds. These two never got the memo that they weren't supposed to like each other. They just decided to care for each other." This heartwarming story of friendship has continued to captivate people's imaginations across the globe. The images of the fox and the cat have become a lasting symbol of the surprising connections that can form between animals, and even between people. In a world where differences often lead to division, the tale of these two unlikely friends reminds us that love and companionship can be found in the most unexpected places. The photos and video of the fox and the cat not only touched the hearts of many, but also sparked a broader conversation about the nature of animal relationships. People began to reflect on how sometimes creatures that seem vastly different can have meaningful connections. This story encourages us to look beyond our preconceptions and appreciate the unique bonds that can form across boundaries. In a time when social media often highlights conflict and division, the story of the fox and the cat offers a refreshing and hopeful perspective. It reminds us that empathy and friendship are not limited by species, and that sometimes the most unexpected friendships can teach us valuable lessons about kindness and acceptance. This tale of the fox and the cat continues to inspire and uplift, showing that even in a complex world, there are moments of pure, unfiltered connection waiting to be discovered. That's all for today. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts about this story. What's the next story you'd like to know? Let us know in the comments section below, and be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of these amazing videos on the Wild Wonder.